I'm Lucas Kennedy. This is Dustin's Phillips.
You got my name right. That's awesome, at least.
I've only known you for like almost 2 years now. I would think I'd be able to get it right.
I mean, I'm on all of our legal documentation as your business partner, but you don't know my name. It's cool. It's cool, man.
And obviously, you're watching the Next Up show. We got a lot to talk about again this week, and hopefully, everybody wants to listen.
I'm finding that the more followers we get, we're already up to 41, so we're blowing stuff up. I noticed the more followers we're getting, the more stuff we have to talk about. It's like
People are hand in hand.
Hey, we might look ridiculous on camera, but at least people are like, hey, these guys give a crap about these local musicians, these local businesses. We're putting in the work. We're coming. If you got an event, you got a concert, anything like that, man, get a hold of us at Videos at the Next Up Show. All we want to do is give you a platform to showcase your music, your art. And look, I wasn't a great musician at all, by no means. But
He's not exaggerating either.
But it's something I'm passionate about. I love playing guitar. I love playing piano. I'm not great, but it's a hobby. It's something I do like playing, and I practice every day. So by me saying that is, I can really appreciate from coming from such an athletic background, being a professional fighter, and then you being around great musicians out in Las Vegas and out in LA. That it's very difficult. It takes a lot of different things. You can't just be a good musician. You have to have drive to play the shows. It's almost like being a comic. You have to endure and be strong enough to put your art out there and get booed off stage. And you have to have Teflon skin to be like, screw you, I'm going to keep going. Yeah. I'm going to keep playing, and eventually I'm going to craft my art. And I'm going to master it. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to build up a following. It might be 1 and 2 or 3 people that come to this bar. But pretty soon, a month later, I might have 6 or 7 people coming to. Yeah. And that means your art, your music, it's touching other people's lives. And that's what's cool. When somebody can come up to you and say, hey, man, I like your song. The song you wrote, the song you took from nothing, and we're able to craft the notes, what key it's going to be in, the chords that go with it, the drum beat, everything. Like, you birthed this thing from nothing. And for somebody else, some random stranger, to come up to you and say, hey, man, like, whatever it was you were going through, whether it's a love song or just, a shout at the American government, like you're a punk musician or you're a rock star or you're a folk singer and you're singing about, the blues. It comes from some place at some moment in time, and for somebody down the road to say, hey, man, that song meant something to me. Yeah. Like, you've touched another person's life, and that is what being an entertainer is about.
And that's what we're here for. We're here to help the new artist get going.
Yeah, no, and it's all we're trying to do is give you an extra platform, an extra boost. So get a hold of us. Videos at the Next Up Show. That was a very long-winded intro, but clearly we're getting more comfortable just talking. So here's the next band. Lucas is jamming out to him. I was jamming up to him. We just built a new studio. Candyland ME is our production company that puts this web series on. And we're pretty excited to have built out our first professional studio. We're soundproof, everything like that. We got the lights. Like, this is something that we're passionate about, and we just want to showcase other people's stuff. So let's get started with this Texas band blowing up the Midwest scene, the Vandoliers.
They said I was just a kid, born to lose, told to win. Rebel yell at the top of my lungs, blinded with wanderlust. I know what I should have known then, but I was just a kid. I thought the summers would never end,
from the Vandoliers, man. God, I can't say enough good things. You know, what's interesting about the Vandoliers is, and I caught it by here because I have to do so much, and I listen to these videos when they send them to me so much that my brain kind of becomes mush. But I hear it from a distance, or I have it on my playlist. Like I'm like, oh, immediately, and it kind of reminds me. Remember Till Willis and the Erratic Cowboy? Yeah. That intro. That's what the Vandoliers reminded me of.
It didn't even, I'm not a big country fan, but it had a nice little touch to it. I liked it, even though I'm not a country fan. It didn't really sound country to me.
No, you know what? The other thing, it kind of fits in that Shooter Jennings like genre. Yeah. You know, like a little kind of Jamie Johnson's kind of on the outskirts of that sound. A little more country. Shooters, got that country roots. Obviously, it's kind of reminds me of Gary Alexander. Yeah, I'm in the country and I play music. Yeah. But
it's got a rock feel to it.
Yeah, I'm not necessarily that. Like, I'm not the Allman Brothers, but I'm not freaking Eric Church. And
it's good to have multiple ways to play your music. It doesn't just have to be country. It can be rock and country. You don't just have to be one genre.
No, the way you said that is kind of funny. A buddy of mine, a mutual friend that Danny Pentozzi, he's a huge Bob Dylan fan, and he always makes a point to say, and he's right. Bob Dylan, he started out as a folk musician out on the Greenwich Village scene, and man, as he expanded and opened up, he really did touch into several genres, and you cross a gap.
Right.
Like if you're just a musician, you're good. Look at Snoop; he did reggae.
Yeah.
Like. We got mixed opinions on it, but you can branch out.
Right.
Great example, one of the bands you love a lot, 311. Like the sound from the beginning, like the Grassroots album, to by the time they came out with Down, just that they had that. It would start out more of like what's the band from Topeka that you like, Soul
Rebel,
and the the 311 kind of started out that kind of feel in the beginning, and then when they picked up what's his name, when they did a couple, the singer,
Nick,
is it Nick,
the lead singer, the other one,
the lead singer, not the guitarist,
the lead singer, Nick Hexum.
Yeah, when they brought him in, I think. When they started getting the back and forth sound,
right? Yeah,
which they showed in Grassroots, and then he became a permanent member.
He's damn good.
No,
damn good.
But you can cross boundaries being a good artist. Yeah. So,
they even got there's some kind of movie. I need to check it out, but it's like they're playing it at the cinemas now. So
really,
like a 311 movie.
Oh,
so
dude,
I haven't checked it out yet. My buddy sent it to me. It was awesome. So that was pretty cool to hear. So I want to see what it's all about.
Dude, yeah, no, we'll definitely bring it up on the show.
Let's get back to the Vandoliers. Make sure you check out their Facebook page, their YouTube channel. You can find their video on our YouTube channel and find them from there. So great band.
Yeah. Speaking of great bands, this next one coming up, Marcus King Band. Obviously, they're fronted by Marcus King. He's a singer-songwriter, damn good guitarist out of Greenville, South Carolina. Yeah. They just relocated the band to Nashville, Tennessee. They signed a big record deal, and they're starting to get some notoriety, get some riding a wave going. People starting to notice. You're gonna see from this video why. Dude is damn good on that guitar, man. But before we get this video, Lucas might want to give us some interesting news that we're going to talk about more tomorrow in the sports edition.
Yeah.
But we're pretty excited about this.
So we may have a special guest, but then also we got some credentials in the mail that's pretty cool. So UFC is going to allow us to film backstage, do interviews, and whatever else we can get away with. The UFC,
they feel we're credible enough to be a media source. Yeah. So that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that is very cool. Very cool. So, and that's what we do. We talk about sports and music.
Hey, you know what what I find funny about this is I spent my entire career dreaming of getting into the UFC, fighting my way into the UFC, everything like that. Didn't happen. fell short a few times. Those are my own thing. Nothing against UFC was always the goal. So to be able to come back and actually get into the UFC through the media source like that, like it's kind of cool,
right?
Like, so basically, don't give up on your dreams because you'll eventually get it one way or another.
Yep. So March 22nd, we are gonna be in Wichita, filming some UFC stuff.
Oh, cool. Like White Stripes. Going to Wichita.
And hopefully there's some great fights on there.
Yeah, so let's get to this video from Marcus King Band. Goodbye, Carolina.
Resolution. Goodbye, Carolina. Searched my whole life to find you. Hate to leave you, but I hope you know where I'm going. I'll be seeing you. So hold my hand as I'm leaving. Hope my pain would be enough reason. See you on the other side of the blue-red sky. Now I'm going. Hate to tell you goodbye.
Man, that was a great video from Marcus King.
It was good. It was very good.
It was. I mean, so now you get what I'm talking about. Like, man, on that guitar and like the hollow body and everything I've seen him play with, just fantastic, man. He rips that great rhythm. Just dude is good. Dude is good. Not the prettiest dude in the world, but it's not bad.
No one's as pretty as you.
Hey, bro, I'm going to need you to give me a little more input. What are you doing on your phone? What are you doing?
I just found these badass ladies that can really jam out. You got to hear it.
Yeah?
Pretty awesome. Yeah. That's a hit right there.
Damn, that's good. I like that.
Not bad to look at either.
Are those sisters from Atlanta, Georgia?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, snap, Larkin. Oh, damn. Talking about being able to rip on a guitar, and the sister does the slide guitar. Oh, my God. These girls are bad.
Listen to the video, man.
I'm sorry. I want to listen to the video.
Why don't we play it for them?
You know what? We're going to play it for you guys. We're just going to cut out for today. We've talked about it a lot. We'll see you tomorrow on Sports. You guys have a good night. Thank you.
Bleach, blonde, bottle blues, baby's got a short fuse. Boom, bomb, shell, raising hell in white linen. She been everywhere, seen everything, saw it on the big screen, yeah. Got nothing on that. I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do? I said, ooh, child, what you got? I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do with them bleach, blonde, bottle blues? Cadillac, cherry cola, six-pack, the pop and fizz, it hits you like a hammer. She is turning heads, weapon grade legs, seen her on the big screen, yeah. Got nothing on that. I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do? I said, ooh, child, what you got? I said, ooh, child, what you gonna do with them bleach blonde bottle blues? Oh,